My friends, thank you again for listening and coming and watching this video. Today, I want to discuss support, resistance, and trend lines. We call that SRT. So, you're going to learn how to draw the support line, the resistant line, and the trend line. And I normally do it on a 4-hour time frame, sometime on a 1-hour time frame, and it's known as the SRT. Before I start, first thing you need to know, trading is not a race. You don't just trade all the time to hit your goal. You want to strategize and be ready. It's not a race, okay? Trading is like playing chess. You wait for the right move to make the most profit and to minimize your risk, okay? That's what's important. Now, understand when you're looking at the chart, your chart, it's like looking at a complete field. You need to visualize your plays before you make it. You need to trade in your head and say, if this pair moves this way, I'm prepared to do this. If it moves this way, I'm prepared to do this. So you need to have your proper buy stops, sell stops, okay? You need to have those in order so that you can know what you're doing, okay? Now, let's look at gold. I trade gold. If you trade gold, there's a way where you can grow your account monthly 25% or more. I'm a specialist in gold. We do have a course that is called the A2Z Forex Golden Rule. A2Z Forex Golden Rule. Okay? So now let's start looking at the chart. Okay. The chart we're looking at is a naked chart. Okay. Buy stop, sell limit, buy limit. Okay. You need to understand all four of those things before you trade gold because we don't make trades. We make sure that it's positioned right. And then we put buy stops, sell limits, and buy limits. So let's talk about support and resistant trend lines. Okay. Now, first thing first, the support is the floor. Right here, that's the floor of gold when we look at it in a 4-hour time frame. We're looking at a full month. As you can see right here, it is November 15th, 2019, as you can see. And if we go all the way here, it's October 11th. So we're looking at a full month. So the floor in the full month is 1445, right here where you see that red wick. So that's the floor. The support is the floor, okay? Now, that's what we call a big support, meaning it's the bottom of the bottom. The resistance is what we call the ceiling, okay? And it's at 1517 within the last month. That's the ceiling. We call that a huge, big resistance, okay? So at resistance, we want to sell. At support, right here, we want to buy. So I'm not marketing the charts yet so that you can understand what I see. So you can look at a naked chart and see what you see. Once you learn how to market, now it's like seeing with amazing magnifying glass, okay? So we established our lowest support, 1445, and our highest resistance, 1517. Only thing we didn't do is the trend line. Trend line, see this right here? It's on a downtrend. And as you see here, it's on an uptrend. I'm going to teach you how you're going to market. Now, points makes a support or resistance. So points is specific lines. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, 2 points makes a support or resistance, okay? I already marked my lines because I have all my drawing lines already marked because I want to save time. So I'm going to bring them out. So bear with me. So this support, I'll make it in the green color because it tells me if it touches here, I buy. Okay, because it's the lowest support. And we call that a huge low support, okay? And a big support. And right here, the resistance tells me sell. So right here, that's why you saw it sell, sold, okay? So that's why you see a red right here, 1515 means sell, and a green here, 1445 mean buy. Now, these white lines is my support and resistant lines also. I make it white because it's kind of in the middle. The reason I made my previous resistance line red is because it's the highest, and I made my support line green is because it's the lowest. So I will hide this, the white lines. See right here how for some reason it cannot press this price. It's respecting price right at 14.97. It's respecting price. That's a resistance. And you see right about here, it's not going below 1481. That's a support. So let's bring my lines. So that's why I have a resistance here, and that's why I have a support here. Okay? Now, from the top of the top is how you build resistance and trend lines. So I marked my line all the way down. And from the bottom, I marked my line all the way to the top. So as you can see, the market is closed right here, and it's November 15th, and the market will open on November 17th, which is a Sunday. So that's a beautiful thing. So I'm going to hide my lines again. So trend line, I would make from the top over here, I would make my trend line right here. So that's a downtrend. And from the bottom here, I would create my trend line. So it tells me that it's going up, okay? So let's bring it back. Trend line from here, going down. And then, now this is where we're currently at now. This is November 7th to the 15th, 1 week, okay? I'm looking at gold, XAU, USD. And so that's how I predict what's going to happen for the next week. So I see that gold cannot break 1473 for some reason. It's not breaking 1473. So that's my resistance, okay, for the week. And I look at the last couple days. For some reason, it cannot break 1463, okay? That's my support. So we're playing in the middle of here. Now, from the bottom of this to the top, it looks like it's going on an uptrend. So that tells me that I need to follow gold and buy gold. But I want to buy gold because I saw a little retrace right here. So here, I would be cautious. I would not do anything. I would wait to see if it's going to break this trend line. If it breaks this trend line and then breaks this support at 1462, it tells me it's going down. So in other words, I'll be waiting Sunday to see if it breaks this blue trend line. Not only that, breaks this white support. So if it goes down to 1460, I will put a sell, and gold will be positioned to hit right here 1456 and even 1452. So if you were to say, what should I do Sunday? Well, what I would do, first of all, I would click on the hour, see where we're at on the hour. Okay, and right here, give me a second. I would say to myself, I would be patient, and let's see where it's at on the minute chart. Okay, it's on an uptrend on the minute chart. So right now, I would most likely relax. I wouldn't put a buy. I would wait for it to retrace right to this level here. I'm at a 5-minute mark. Once it retraces here, I would watch it. And if it bounced back, so let's put a little horizontal ray for you right here. I would wait till it retraces here. So if we pull back to the 30-minute, so we want it to come back here. If it comes back here, I would look to put a buy in. Okay, but I would wait. So let's go to a 3-minute. So at 3-minute, I would wait till it touch here, and I would wait to see if it goes. And if I see a nice strong wick, 3 wicks on a 3 minute, 1, 2, 3, three candles on a 3 minute, that is strong, nice, strong candles, then I would buy. See how here you got 1, 2, 3, that's a little, not too strong, but 4 candles on the 3 minute, I would buy, okay? So we want this to touch here and bounce up. If it touched 1466 and then bounce up, I buy. But if it goes and touch this blue right here, I would not do anything. I would be cautious because right underneath here is cautious time. Because if it breaks the blue, it's going down. I'll show you on 30 minute. It breaks this blue trend line. It's telling me it wants to go down because right here, we don't know what it will do right here. Because if it breaks, right here, it could go up or keep coming down. So right in between here, we don't know what it will do. In other words, from 1464 to 1462, we don't know what it will do. So I just now trained you on gold. So now you know how to add support and resistant lines and trend lines. Okay, so we call it SRT, and they're all here. We have the trend line, we have the horizontal ray, we have the horizontal line. Okay, so that's how you add it. Now, always remember, I look for big trends and I look for small trends. I expect a reaction in the market at big supports and at big resistance. So right now, for gold, I'm waiting for it to touch 1466 and bounce up. So I would wait. So if we're looking at the 1 minute chart, I would wait till it touch 1466 and bounce up. So here, if it touched here, right here, because we have resistance right here, we could do another ray right here. I see resistance. We have resistance right here. So if it bounced past 1468, it's shooting towards the sky also. So right here, if it bounced past here, it's shooting towards the sky to hit 1473. I am the professor. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for watching the video. Thank you.